Okay, today we're doing subtracting two-digit and two-digit numbers. I always think this is actually one of the hardest parts of the Year 2 curriculum for maths. So we're going to put in extra special effort today and we're going to get this. We're going to work together, we're going to get this. So 56 subtract 24. Well, again, when I subtract, I'm thinking number lines. Could use a column method, but again, that's really what you spend Year 3 to Year 6 learning to do. And if you know how to use a number line, it just deepens your understanding of what is going on with subtraction. If you don't know how to use the number line, then often people get very confused with columns methods because they don't really understand the maths behind it, and that's why we get lots of problems later on. So it's worth spending the time really focusing on using number lines to understand addition and subtraction. So because I'm subtracting, I'm going to be going back along my number line. So I'm going to start with 56 over on this side. Again, I'm going to partition 24 into 20 and 4. I'm going to start by subtracting 20. So I know that my ones are going to change. I'm taking away no ones. So I can still have 6 ones, but I know I'm taking away 2 tens. Well, 5 subtract 2 is 3. 5 tens subtract 2 tens is 3 tens. Could also count it back, 56, 46, 36. Again, notice how important counting in tens is. Now I'm going to subtract 4, and I can do that because I know that 6 subtract 4 is 2, so 36 subtract 4 is going to be 32. So your turn. Let me just put on the number lines to help you really make sure you get this right. So we're going to partition this into 40 and 1. I'm going to start by subtracting 40, then finish it by subtracting 1. So pause the video now, fill in the number line to get to the correct answer. Okay, 87 subtract 47 is 40 is 47, and then to take away 1, well, 47, 46 is our total, or our difference. Now again, like the subtraction, like with addition, sorry, it's not too tricky when you're not having to go across a group of 10. When you are having to, that's when this becomes a little bit trickier. So when I partition this into 20 and 8, straight away I'm thinking, oh dear, because I know 8 is larger than 6, so 6 subtract 8, something is going to have to happen there. So let me put 56 on this number line. Again, I'm going to start by subtracting 20. Well, 50 subtract 20, we've already seen, is 36. Now I'm going to take away 8. Well, 6 is smaller than 8, so I'm going to have to go across some 10s here, across a group of 10. I know 6 subtract 6 takes me to 30. Well, and I know that 8 is made up of 6 and 2. So if I take away another 2, 30 subtract 2 is 28. You have a go at this one now. Again, 40 and 8, starting with 87. So first step is we're going to take away 40. What does that take us to? And then once you've done that, we're going to carry on. So in fact, pause the video now and just fill in this section first. 87 subtract 40, what do you get? Okay, 87 subtract 40 is going to be 47. Now we need to take away this 8, but the problem is 7 is smaller than 8. So we're going to have to go across a group of 10. So what's the next group of 10? Well, it's 40. I need to take away 7, but then I know that 8 is the same as 7, add 1, so I need to take another 1 away. So pause the video now. What is the final answer to this calculation? Hopefully you've got it. 40 subtract 1 is 39. Again, to be really good at this, you've got to do lots of practice of counting back across 10. So for instance, start at 62, 62, 61, 60, 59, 40, 58. Start maybe at 45, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37. Keep counting back across those groups of 10. Really, really important skill for subtraction. Let's do another one. I'll do this a bit quicker now. So I'm going to partition this into 30 and 6. I'm starting with 64. Let's start by subtracting 30. Well, 64, 54, 44, 34. Now I need to take away 6, but oh dear, 6 is bigger than 4. So I know I'm going to have to go to the nearest group of 10, which is 30. By subtracting 4, subtract 4 is 30. 6 is 4, and 2. Take away another 2, 30, 29, 28. So the answer, or the difference between these two numbers, is 28. You have a go at this one. I'm actually not going to give you any more help this time other than this. So pause the video, have a go, look back at my example, look back at other examples if you need to earlier in the video, but see if you can have a go at this one as far as you can by yourself. Pause the video now, unpause when you're ready to see the answer. Okay, so hopefully started by subtracting that 10. 42 subtract 10 is 32. Now I've got to subtract 7, but again, look, 7 is bigger than 2, so I'm going to go to the nearest multiple of 10, which is 30, by subtracting 2. I've taken away 2, so what more do I need to take away to get to 7? Well, I need to take away 5. 2 and 5 make 7. And again, I can use my number bonds. 10 subtract 5 is 5. 30 subtract 5 then will be 25. Not an easy concept, this. So when you have a look on your worksheet, really try hard. I've put in lots of the steps to help you, and you're sort of helping me to finish off the problems. But don't give up on these number lines. They're tricky, but they're worth getting into your head, because this is the sort of thing that really great mathematicians are doing. They do it very quickly and they don't really think about it, but they're using this idea of number lines because they've done so much practice. If we just all the time use written methods, then there's a real risk, written column addition and subtraction, there's a real risk that we don't understand what is actually going on, and that stops us from really becoming confident and successful mathematicians later on. You might be able to do it now, but when the maths gets a bit harder, if you don't understand why it's happening, why column methods work, then they're actually not very useful. So put in that effort, put in that aspiration, really try hard, don't give up, see how you get on. Don't forget to take a picture of the work you've done, send it to your teacher on Class Dojo, get those extra dojo points.